Because the thing is about deep, deep grief, about the most altering grief in your life, is that it opens the door for your other demons to dance. That's what's really dangerous about grief. You think you're dealing with one thing, but you're dealing with other things, right?
I am cataloging slides of biopsies or resections of emotion. The tissues are thin, porous, skin-like views, golden or purple or brown. They are on wafer-thin plates of glass. In our early days, the right angle wasn't only 90 degrees. He had the posture for the angle, but he wasn't only the one shape then. The right angle and I agree that the most evident thing about our wedding anniversary is the death of the marriage. Orange blossom scents fill the dark garden. My keychain gets heavier and heavier. I am drowning, and its weight tugs me deeper.
Right? If you give all the power away, when we're young, we do this a lot. We give all the power away and we're like, oh, you think I'm shit? I guess I am shit.
Screened windows in the borrowed house, only 2.5 of them in the whole joint, with gashes. I could escape. At first, this one half window panicked me. I was sure it wouldn't be enough, but there are leaves and shadows and birds and sky and part of a gray wooden fence. And in the distance, a telephone pole with a dove on top. I am going to have to hang these moans out in the tree to dry every night.
And I was working in a coffee shop, so I was trapped. And I would be bagging the trash and making coffee for the next day.
A flock of finches arrives, and I am ready for them. I have tiny missives, folded tight like seeds. You carry this away, I urge them. Please. My friends talk to me, but I cannot hold on. I slip off the edge of the world, go spinning out into the black void. I know I can't ask them to repeat it every time this happens, so I nod my head. Some days it is all bravado. I flourish my new debit card from my new bank account in the new grocery store on the new side of town. I skim past families lumbering behind their heavy carts, loaded with children and sodas and wrapped meat. I swing my bag and pretend I have some fucking idea of what I've bought, where I am, what I'm doing next. La la la.
And this guy would be puffing on a cigar and telling me that all the beautiful art had already been made, and I would freak out and be yelling at him and tying my bags and dragging my trash.
I take out my teeth and fashion them into hinges that can lock. Obviously, I cannot say. There are hours and days and weeks when no one can help. The field burns and burns and burns.
And it turned out that he taught me to be an advocate for all of the artists in the world.
The burden animal is up in my memory bank, running grainy humiliation tapes. He strings images from the present and the past into a narrative of ruin and failure. The archives are endless. He's smoking under the no smoking sign.
He taught me that not only did my writing matter, but that it mattered that I fought for others, that I fought for them to make the art, because every generation needs its own art.
Why all the sad faces? Everything is over. Stop mourning and move on. I wouldn't mind dying in my sleep tonight. Someone confides the problems in their new relationship with me, pausing in front of the ashes where I've torn down the curtains and burned them. I nod sympathetically.
So we need to keep inventing. And you just have to be aware that people want power. They want hierarchies. They are often trying to step on you because they want to be higher.
It's too late. The animal is coming. The animal is here. The animal inside me won't ever, ever, ever shut the fuck up. He whispers softly, "You are a burden." The burden animal is on center stage, spotlit. He isn't nervous. He's bursting with pleasure, each nipple casting a shadow. He looks greasy and greenish. An announcer introduces him, emphasizing syllables. The burden animal. The animal grins his grassy grin and does a sort of soft shoe dance before bowing. Someone in the audience asks him, "Where do you reside?" The animal points to the left side of the theater, where I sit, thinking myself unnoticed. Now the animal is doing a new dance, walking backwards in a circle, his yellow eyes on me, and I realize he thinks he's moonwalking. He gives me a thumbs up. Someone else in the audience asks him, "Why don't you just leave her alone?" The burden animal mimes a big box, pretends he can't get out. Next, the burden animal appears beside me in the velvet seat, stuffing his mouth with popcorn. "After all," he whispers, "what is a home but something to lose?" "Shh," I tell him, reaching for the popcorn bag. Something is going to happen next.